Are you asking me or telling me?
Which would you prefer? Not everyone's as familiar with U.S. history as you Americans would like to believe, you know.
Where are you from, Doc?
We were discussing it before, remember? So, it was David Seraph who had you augmented after anti-Aug extremists attacked the company?
Anti-Aug extremists? Is that what it says in my file?
Isn't that the case?
The case was never solved, and they didn't just attack the company. They murdered a lot of innocent people.
Including your ex-girlfriend, I understand.
Megan's not dead.
Is that why you joined the task force, Adam? To use Interpol resources to solve a cold case that...
What happened in Detroit is ancient history, Doc. Megan, my being augmented, all of it. What happened at Ruzicka Station is not. So sitting around talking about the past isn't going to get me any closer to getting the people responsible.
Actually, that leads me to my next question. So far, no one's claimed responsibility for the attack at Ruzicka. But with the human restoration vote coming, well, it's no secret Prague has become the symbol of legalized augmented oppression.
And the Augmented Rights Coalition is camped at its back door, trying to expose and resist it.
Most of the world thinks of them as terrorists. Augmented terrorists. If it turns out they are guilty, well, being augmented yourself...
How am I gonna feel? This isn't about Augs versus Naturals, Delara. This is about terrorism. And in my book, there's no excuse for the taking of innocent lives, no matter the reason.
So if Talus Rucker ordered his people to do this, then...
It's my job to bring him in, not to judge whether he's guilty or innocent.
Well, look, I think it's safe to say that you have all your faculties about you. I'll let the director know that I'm officially clearing you for the field.
Well, it's probably best if I get back to work, Doc. I'll see you around.
Hey, how's it going? Do you have the scan?
Yeah, it's right here.
You're a lifesaver, Adam. Seriously, Miller was in a foul mood when he left here. I don't need to give him another excuse to chew me out.
He left. Where'd he go?
Didn't ask, didn't think he wanted me to know. Did those state police jerks give you any grief?
It's like you said. They shot first, so I took care of it.
Oh, okay. Good. They had it coming.
So what's on the scan?
Oh, that. I have no idea.
What? You told me you found something big.
I didn't say I knew what it was, Adam. I said it was something that could blow this case wide open. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm not buying this whole Ark did it angle. I believe what the evidence tells me. This DSD has all the answers we need, from the chemical makeup of the explosive used down to the material in the victim's clothing. I'm sure of it.
Okay, so how long until we're all sure of it?
Oh, it'll take hours to sift through the data. And I'm seeing Sonia later to apologize for any issues I may have caused with the state police. Plus, I do have other cases to work on too, Adam. I'll let you know when I find something.
You do that.
Take it easy.
Thanks. Keep digging. A word of advice. Stay off the Aug Rights web pages this week.
The thing about the Russians is, they never tell you the whole story. These guys might as well be security footage from the train station.
My God, Jensen, I heard about the explosion. We should relocate. I was thinking we could corner Director Miller together. Tell him it's not safe enough here.
We're fine, Chang.
The police station, the train station, we're next. I can feel it. I can more than feel it. I can see it happening.
No one knows where we are. There's no reason to get paranoid.
That's where you're wrong. They're trying to pull the lid off of us, Jensen, or someone is. Praha Dovos just got hacked.
Our building's front company. Thought it was fake.
I wish it was fake. Miller's got me cleaning up IntelliCam footage from the attack to help figure out who these people are. Meanwhile, maybe they're trying to figure out who we are? Why else poke into an import company?
You think someone's figured out that the company's a front? Maybe they know what's really down here.
We have a lot of enemies. The people who bombed the train station. You don't think they'd love to know where we are? You need to help me figure out who's looking into us and make them stop.
I'm gonna need more information about this snoop of yours.
I don't know for sure that our cover's been blown, but if it has, we need to know before our enemies have a chance to do something about it.
You got an MO in this hacker?
At first I thought it might be the Collective.
But you're not convinced.
Not Janus's style to leave crumbs this big. But whoever it is, they risk exposing us. If the Collective ever found out where we operate... My God, Jensen.
Maybe Janus knows already.
Hey, don't say shit like that. I get nervous enough as it is.
You really think there's a risk here? Maybe someone's just poking around the fake website of a fake company.
If someone points a gun at me, I assume it's loaded. If someone hacks into the website of the company that serves as our cover, I assume they're doing it for a bad reason.
Such as?
Everything depends on who they are and what they know. But we're in the business of dealing with terrorists. If those terrorists find out where we are...
TF-29 likes its privacy.
Sure. More importantly, Chang likes being in one piece. Unlike you, I don't just brush off explosions.
What can you tell me about our front company?
Praha Dovos was designed to be forgettable. The kind of place you walk by 100 times and still can't remember.
It obviously caught someone's attention. What happens if we're compromised?
My guess, we dismantle and disappear. Agents go into hiding, Director burrows into some hole, poof, no Christmas party. I need you to find out as much as you can about our snoop. Make sure we're not in danger.
All right. You have any leads?
I traced our hacker snoop to an unrented apartment. Top floor, 33 Hlavny, just down the street. This guy walks by us every single day. Probably walks in.
You're kidding.
See? You feel it now. The constant buried alive feeling. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought we were supposed to be suspicious of things that go on outside these walls.
It's never that simple.
Just get into that apartment. Access the computer they used and find out what you can. And be careful, Jensen. We don't know who we're dealing with.
I'll look into it. As soon as I know something, so will you.
Didn't get held up at a checkpoint or something, did you? I'm inside the clinic waiting for you.
Sorry, Alex. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Hope you're not losing sight of what's important here. Sorry, this place just brings back memories. Don't take too long.
I should have stayed in bed.
Stop. Identification.
You interested in some hacking software, maybe?
In the market for something, aren't you? You've come to the right... Welcome, welcome.
Nice gear you've got here.
All high-end. And you look like you know high-end. Which biotech did your job? Not Isolate. They don't come in black.
You try this on all your customers?
Just the ones made of carbon fiber. As one enthusiast to another, you can tell me.
Gonna have to disappoint you.
Maybe you can make it up to me. You look like the kind of man who might have access to breach software.
That stuff's illegal.
Come on, man, don't play around. You know why it's illegal. You know the world governments don't want us to find out their dirty secrets. But we will, and you can help us. Be part of the revolution. Anyway, just think about it. All the details are in the computer. Want to have a look? To sell, or to buy?
Sure.
Great. Go ahead. That's awesome. No Fortress heroes on board attacks.
Some other time.
So long, Mr. Mirror Shades.
Yeah. Quit yapping and get to work.
Over here, friend. I have what you need.
In yet another augmented terror attack, 251 passengers aboard sister airlines...
Hey, you! We got multi-tools for sale inside.
Augmented passenger broke into the plane's...
In the market for something, aren't you? come to the right place.
Details recovered from the black. Suggest the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the ARC incident. That horrible date.
Didn't think I would see you again except on the security footage. Mm-hmm. Good choice.
Nothing for me.
I'm not going to pull a social log on you.
Around the clock. Around the world.
That's me.
You interested in some hacking software, maybe?
I don't like being this close to passion. I'm afraid of what might happen. He has his papers and everything, but the police still pulled him off.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
those lasers.
Nowhere for you to go.
So?
Police! Sarge! Anyone? There is a malfunctioning org on the loose. Vamos!
What are we supposed to find? Drop this down! You see anything? I saw something over here.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
In yet another augmented terror attack, 251 passengers aboard Siska Airlines Flight 451 were killed when an augmented passenger broke into the plane's cockpit and ruthlessly... Details recovered from the black box recorder suggest that the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the Aug incident. That horrible day 2 years ago was all people all over the world.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
It will certainly be a while before any of us forget it. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus.
Exclusivity, anonymity, security. These are the greatest concerns of the digital age. And we at Palisade Property Bank have made addressing those concerns a priority.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Around the clock, around the world. Picus, always watching, because you are always watching. Turning now to Prague, a city still reeling in the wake of a devastating terror attack. Dozens were killed and hundreds more injured yesterday when bombs exploded inside Rosika train station. I do not need to remind you folks that this is the third such attack to strike Prague in 6 months. All of them occurring after Dr. Talis Rucker, leader of the Augmented Rights Coalition, took up residence in the neighboring Internet complex. Dr. Rucker claims his organization and merely...
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus. Picus, the global leader
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Russia. Hacked combat drones attacked St. Petersburg. And in the U.S., millions of workers... Between you and me, folks, the collective...
Trace program initiated. Access denied.
We will be watching the UN closely. In yet another augmented
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
All right, Kohler. I've got your neuroplasticity calibrator.
That's great! I'm gonna pencil you in for that optimization procedure. Just as soon as I'm done with this house call.
What house call?
I got this other client, you know, doesn't like to be kept waiting.
Neither do I, Kohler. Call me when you're ready.
What the hell that does.
that I suspected. What did you do that for? I am protecting the real people in the building. Most of them on that list are a few months late with their rent anyway.
Come on in. Weapons for sale.
Vigilante hackers. For exposing.
Oyomo, you interested in some merchandise?
Last year,
Hey,
collective shut down
are you interested in clean guns for a good price?
hours and preventing medical transport.
Oyomo, you interested in some merchandise? Come on in. Weapons for sale.
Come on. I sell to anyone. Even crazy Uyobok. You have credits? Usually you people with the robot arms and legs have no credits.
No, you got a real way with people. What's on the menu?
Menu? No, not food. Guns and things. You want? I'm trying to run a business here.
Maybe later.
For now. I like the sound of that.
Come on. Hey, are you interested in clean guns for a good price?
My goodness.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Chang, I think I have something on our secret admirer. Group called Samizdat. Mean anything to you?
You mean those conspiracy nuts? Very bad for business. How much do they know?
Not sure. Good news is I got an exact location.
Find out whatever you can. What they know, what they want. If they blow the task force's cover, it's only a matter of time before someone blows up the task force.
Don't worry, Chang. I don't...
Come in, come in.
Just make it through this shift.
Pretty tasty.
believe it when I saw the test results. Spanish. I couldn't imagine what it's like to be augmented these days.
I heard a bunch of runaways live down in
Welcome to a brave new world. Oh my god.
Can you put that away, please?
That's no way to get someone to talk.
I'm telling you, I hear whispers in the wall.
You can't force me to speak to you.
Last year, the collective shut down London's traffic grid, causing rip-off. Millions of workers lost their jobs.
Finish with local. Where are we on Praha divorce?
You're asking all the right questions. Still.
Don't shoot!
Shit!
We're journalists!
Who invited the agent type?
Who are you? What do you want? Why are you here? You here because of the Dubai story? The article about the moon base? The clones on the moon base? Who sent you?
I'm here for Sam's dad. You in charge?
I take charge, but I'm not in charge, man. No one owns or dictates the truth. Freedom of information is a collective right, man, and a collective responsibility. That said, you gonna break someone's nose? You break my nose.
All right, we can start with that if you want.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! We don't have to start with that, do we?
How about we skip being courageous and move on to why I'm here?
Hey, I'm not the one with the problem here, man. So you say whatever you came to say. I'm listening. It's what I do. Close my eyes and listen to the whispers in the dark.
What do you know about Praha Dovos?
That little import company? I know there's more than boxes in the basement. We've seen agent types come in and out. The place is a curtain. The first in a series of many. Pull them all back and you'll find... Damn. Tell me I'm wrong.
It's a dead end.
Right. Guys like you always come down here because of dead ends.
Fine. Then what if it's something other people are already looking into? If someone like you makes too much noise, that may compromise any chance they have of uncovering something bigger. Do you understand?
I'm supposed to believe we're colleagues now? You men in black types, you walk into Pike's newsroom, tell them to be hush-hush about something, and they do it. But that's not how it works here. One day, you will all be exposed. If not by me, then someone just like me. Samizdat isn't one voice. Kay isn't one man.
I need you to stop looking into Brahadovos, but not for the reason you assume.
Relax, I get it. You don't think I do, but I do. You got to appease your military industrial masters. We've all been there, man.
I'm not who you think I am. The kinds of people who manipulate the news, who cover things up. You don't need to convince me that's who the enemy is.
The enemy is anyone who conceals the truth. And that's exactly what you're asking me to do. To pretend like that little import company isn't hiding something.
I'm asking you to see a difference between conspiracy and discretion. Between people who hide information in order to push their own agendas, and those who need to stay off the radar in order to do their jobs. You, of all people, should understand.
Okay. Okay, look. You seem like a reasonable guy. Huh? Hell, I've usually been punched by now. I find this refreshing. Here's the deal. We promise to forget all about Brahadovos and stay out of your way as long as you give us something better.
What do you suggest?
The only thing I hate more than secret organizations are toothless media conglomerates who don't hold anyone accountable, who spit lie after lie after lie. So I propose a trade. There are places my people can't get into. You get into one of those places and find me some dirt on the real enemy here. Pike's Media. Do that, and I'll cut whatever you want me to cut. Who knows? Maybe you'll even learn something.
This isn't a negotiation. The only question I need an answer to is how do I ensure your silence without killing you?
You can't.
Well, that's a problem for you.
Yeah. And you'd also have to kill Bones and Little K, and everyone we may or may not have shared the information with already. So what I'm saying is the only sane thing for us to do in this situation is to try working together. I can be reasonable.
Alright, what do you want to know about Picus?
I want skeletons! The kind that companies like Picus come all the way to Prague just to bury. Corporate archiving, man.
Corporate archiving, huh? You asking me to break into a bank?
I'm not talking vaults here. Ashani Talvar, the Palisade CEO. She leverages her clients, keeps information about them close at hand. She's got something on Picus, I know it. I just can't get to it, but I bet you could. You poke into her office, find something that proves how nasty Picus is, how much they love to piss on the truth, and I promise you this. I'll misplace any file you want.
I'll look into it. In the meantime, don't publish anything until I get back.
Don't worry. Oh, and while you're there, feel free to snoop around. Who knows what else you might learn.
We'll see.
Turned violent. This escalation in the violence and rhetoric has only widened the gap and polarized the dialogue on both sides. We will be watching this one closely. The story. This is Eliza Kazan, reporting to you, live, from Picus.
I finally got through to my contact in the trade office. Fuck off.
Keep trying, Bones. Keep giving them help.
I still think we should lead with Moonbase.
Think of us as counterculture patriots. Our mission? To inform people, to offer an alternative to bikers.
Go away.
Havel? Oh, thank God.
Me ei valottu nádherný.
See you soon.
I always get a little nervous. Teddy or yelling against Stormborn. I don't know.
How can you make a deal to invest?
Keeping an eye on you, Paul.
Do it right.
Patricia.
Yes, since 2017. However, this particular building was completed in 2024, and since then has acted as the head office.
Very impressive. It has also been recognized as
Data extractors have never... Allow me to finish with this gentleman, sir. Absolutely secure. Data extractors have never breached.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Please stop trying to enlist me in your activism. What's this?
I always get a little nervous when I go to the subway.
Skoro mi připadá, že jsme v chomoutu s Rusákama.
I'm going to get the police in. How come they make deals with them?
Great. Another one.
Bank doesn't store money or gold or anything, it only stores data?
That's right, in any form it takes.
Yes, since 2017. However, this particular building was completed in 2024.
Excuse me, sir. If you have any questions, the receptionist will be able to help you.
Sir, this is a restricted area.
I apologize profusely for some inconvenience.
No, of course not. I was just expecting your
Yes,
assistance.
sub-level security room has our up-to-date security password.
So,
Good. Protocol include that each hub acknowledge receiving security updates. Always.
Does being employed with us enable your children to...
Also known as the Human Restoration Act. This legislation, if passed, calls for the removal and downgrading of all overly powerful, unlicensed augmentations. Individuals who fail to comply will be arrested and relocated to designated AUG-only locations. Safety is the primary concern, especially
Authorization is required to access this area, sir.
escalation in the violence and rhetoric has only widened the gap. This is Eliza Kazan, reporting to you live from Picus. In yet another augmented terror attack, 251 passengers aboard Cinta Airlines Flight 461 when an Albany passenger remains Details were coming from the Black Box reporter.
Primary code 0. Neutralized. Confirmed.